Today, you must tattoo your canvas's fingernails.
What?
I don't work at a nail salon, bitch. I work at a tattoo shop.
This week, we're testing your technical precision. As always, we begin with the Flash Challenge. The winner will get first pick of the human canvas for the elimination tattoo. In this Flash Challenge, you'll be applying one of the most popular designs to your canvas, a beveled star. It sounds kind of easy, right? Not necessarily. Each one of your clients wants their star on either their knee or on their elbow.
Lord have mercy. It's really hard to get a bevel star on a kneecap or an elbow. Basically, the skin is very calloused, so it's gonna be really hard to get the points really tight on some crazy skin.
Your star must be smooth with tight lines and a clear, symmetrical design.
Not only is the skin calloused and possibly scarred from just, years of abuse, but you're dealing with a warping area of skin that's constantly stretching.
So you guys are free to use any style you want. Black, gray, color. Get to work.
Technical precision in this challenge means putting very straight, perfect lines on very rounded objects. Basically, knees and elbows have peaks and they have valleys. Trying to do straight lines through both of those are very hard to do.
Ah, gee, that's tricky. Let me redo it. A knee, it's just really hard to do a straight line on. I don't like that. I don't know if I should do it bigger or smaller. I'm so freaking out.
My elbows aren't that bad, though.
No, your elbows are bad. They're bad. They're not gonna be fun to tattoo. They're really wrinkly. My head is in it. I have the mindset to win. I feel like I'm in it right now.
This is something I can knock out of the park. You're dealing with straight lines, and a star, it's gonna be obvious if it's not straight.
Competition's heating up. We're just trying to figure out where the next weak league is. Hopefully somebody's gonna stumble.
Starting to feel like a knee now?
I'm feeling like a knee.
The stakes are getting higher and higher, and also I'm getting addicted to doing well. Like, I want to do better at this. I don't want to leave. I want to be one of the last people here.
1 hour left.
I picked this bright-ass green to really show the contrast between the two bevels, the black and green. Sometimes that green takes a little time to start popping.
It's gonna be hard to knock Shane off his throne. It's gonna be a large undertaking to surpass him. Man, you cannot get that green to stick in a door. One chink in the armor, who knows?
I'm a hot mess.
I'm hoping that everybody else drops the ball.
All right, guys, don't forget we're judging on straight lines, solid color, and symmetry. Tommy, let's take a look at your work first.
It's nice and solid, straight outline.
It's a really light color.
Yeah, I kind of think that wish was a little more vibrant.
Hi, Heather.
Hi.
Let's take a look.
I do feel like the line is slightly a little thick.
Just a choice I made aesthetically.
Maybe a little bit pointier in the center. It's a little bit wide where the stars line up.
I'm getting pretty exasperated. My work just seems to go unnoticed. It'd be nice to win something for once.
And how you doing, Shane?
Good, man.
Did you pick that color?
I gave her a few bright colors. They asked her which one she liked the best.
The color, I was hoping to be a little more vibrant. I'm hoping it'll brighten up with time.
He was struggling with the color. It's one of his weakest Flash challenges for him. This is a competition, so the more bad tattoos I see, the better it means for me.
And James, let's take a look at the star.
You have like a big field of red and then like a sharp drop right to the skin, stopping right at the line. It doesn't really look intentional.
Come on, man. That's a critical mistake.
Josh, let's take a look.
It fits his arm really well, fits nice and squarely on there, and the color looks nice and even throughout.
Yeah, it looks
good.
even. The skin doesn't look traumatized.
The outline's perfectly straight.
What's up, Billy? Dan got his knee done. Let's take a look.
It's weird, it's kind of brown.
So's he. It actually goes from like a burgundy out to, that's actually lipstick red, but.
No, it looks brown.
Now, Leah.
I think it's super bright and solid. If anything, it could have gone just a little lower.
We put it lower before the stencil, and it looked kind of like a starfish.
I don't think her lines were as clean as they could have been. The ends of the stars were not very crisp. They kind of came off to a rounded point.
There's one artist who stood out. Josh. How quickly the tide turned. This week, we're testing precision.
Precision is important in tattooing because you're working with a needle, and every single time you touch skin, it's gonna make a permanent mark.
Surgeons need a steady hand and a cool head to have the precision it takes to operate on complex systems in the body. The same is true for tattoo artists, because one misplaced drop of ink can destroy a tattoo. This is especially true for this elimination tattoo. You will have 6 hours to create an anatomical tattoo.
Anatomical tattoo means you're taking a picture out of a medical book and reproducing it.
You must create an exact replica of the inner anatomy so real, it's like your canvas was just sliced open.
An anatomical tattoo? Do I look like a surgeon? I'm not.
Let's meet your canvases.
I want an anatomical in my right armpit.
That is the hardest place to tattoo.
Please, don't put me in the armpit.
There's some headaches in there.
To me, the hardest one is going to be the armpit. I don't want the armpit. Nobody wants the armpit.
Joshua?
Someone's gunning for you, Joshua.
My message to the Three Stooges, bring it.
Hey, somebody had to get it, man.
And there's my portfolio.
Great.
She wants a skin tear in her armpit.
I'm really excited to meet you. I can't wait to tattoo you.
Likewise.
They think they gave me the toughest one, but I have a way of working with people that is gonna make this easy for me.
Everybody wants me to talk you out of doing your armpits.
Oh, yeah.
But if you really want that, I would hate to talk you out of it.
I want it. It's unique, you know? It's different.
And you are obviously unique.
I might be kind of screwed on this one.
Artists, you have 6 hours to create an anatomical tattoo, and your time begins now.
My canvas wants her armpit tattooed with an anatomical heart. I really want to be able to impress the judges.
What made you want to get this in your armpit?
I can't.
You can.
Oh my God.
You can handle it.
I love it.
Me too.
This week, we had you create an anatomical tattoo using precision to make it look exactly like the inside of the body. Joshua, how was it for you going into this particular challenge?
I was thrown under the bus. She wanted her armpit tattooed.
It's clearly an anatomical heart. Great use of precision there. What makes it not look like a heart is what's happening around it.
She wanted to look like it was bones that were kind of like sawed off.
What I look at when I see this is strangely blue highlighted macaroni noodles. It's killing it.
Welcome, artists. Today, we return to the Coney Island Freak Show. Coney Island's first freak show opened in 1880, and tattoos were a staple. This week, we're testing accuracy. A skilled tattoo artist must be able to accurately place every drop of ink in any skin.
Accuracy is being able to do something exactly and precisely how it's supposed to be done.
For this flash challenge, you must tattoo a part of the body that is so delicate, accuracy is absolutely critical. The eyelids.
Holy.
Are you talking eyebrow or actual eyelid?
Lid. Closed lid.
Wow. Are you serious?
How do we keep the needle from going into their eye? I could just see it turning into a nightmare really quick. I don't tattoo faces. I am not cool with this at all.
Just hold it down and just do the thing right in here.
Oh my God. These people already have facial tattoos?
Your question will be answered right now. Let's meet your canvases.
The skin above the eyeball is super, super delicate. If you go just a hair too deep, you can screw someone's vision up.
You've each been randomly assigned a canvas and have 60 minutes to complete your eyelid tattoo. And your time starts now.
Go ahead and step this way. This is something you definitely want to do, right?
I'm pretty nervous.
Well, it makes two of us, so we'll be all right. We're going to get through this together then.
The execution of the eyelid tattoos require one major thing, that is accuracy. This is a very dangerous thing to do. Your moves have to be precise. You get one shot.
I've been wanting this tattoo forever. I couldn't get no artist to do it. Have you done eyelids before?
I have not, but I've been tattooing 17 years, so I wouldn't be worried. The competition's ramping up, but there's definitely still low-hanging fruit. Jason and Josh and Kyle, I don't think that they're competing at the level that I compete at.
That's perfect.
Is that good?
That's perfect.
It's time for people to get knocked off.
The other artists don't even consider me as a threat.
Nervous? A little bit.
It's really important for me to win a flash challenge so I can show these guys that I'm actually in this game and I'm a force to be reckoned with. I gotta put it up a little bit higher. It's gotta be right, you know what I mean?
So what do you want to get?
An L and a 4. My last name is Leba, and then I have 2 older brothers, younger sister and me, so it's 4 of us.
Oh, that's cool. It's 4 of us too, and that's why I got the K on my face. All of our names start with a K.
I'm so scared of poking somebody's eyeball out, but if I can tattoo anywhere else on the body, there's no reason why I cannot tattoo an eyelid.
Gargoyle on your eyelids, huh? That's what you want? That's the best you could think of?
Gargoyle.
I'm like totally against tattooing faces. I just don't feel like comfortable with it. Not like physically, but just morally. So to have that on your eyelids for the rest of your life, I would see as a huge mistake.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
I've had this since I was 16. So
I mean what I do on you.
It's more about branding myself, and I've already have.
I want to make sure that he is 100% insanely confident that that's what he wants. Close your eyes again.
Oh boy.
This guy just to me is just a big ball of idiot. For real, dude, just do the challenge.
I still think it's a huge mistake. 100% if you didn't have tattoos on your face, I would not be tattooing you. But let's do it. I hate this.
We're about to go into a sheer trance state where I'm just trying to block everything out. I apologize if I don't start talking to you. I'm just gonna make sure I don't your face up, you know what I'm saying?
I got you.
40 minutes, you guys, 40 minutes.
I had nightmares about this.
Oh, that's nice.
The needle going through my eye, and blood
Well,
gushing
you've got some
everywhere.
really thick eyelids. I can't put some big, terrible thing across your eyelids. Close your eyes super, super tight for a second. My idea is to hide 2 little hearts, enough in her eyelid that when her eyelids are half open, you can't see them.
Oh, that feels weird.
10 minutes remaining.
You trying to win this last challenge, Jimmy?
Yeah, man. 2 reasons. I ain't trying to someone's face up. 2, I want to win so I can take my canvas pick.
I've got his eyelids squished down, and every time he slightly moves his eye, I can feel it sliding all around him. It's weird as hell, man.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Time's up. Machine's down. No more ink, please.
I can't open my eyes. My eyes don't work.
Joshua's tattoo looks terrible. I can't read it. And if I can't read it, then it's useless.
How was the experience for you, Kyle? It's your first time doing the eyelids.
I tried to keep them where she'd be able to hold the job as long as she kept her eyes open. So you can see they kind of disappear a bit.
They're very small, very delicate, and very accurate.
The clean, tight outline that you put on those really works. Nice job.
Jimmy.
You really went above and beyond, did the cursive. You made even some little beveled edges in there. This thing looks as good as a tattoo would be anywhere else on the body.
Thank you.
Joshua.
I think some of the issues you have with the accuracy in this thing is from confidence.
Tattooing people's faces is something that I would never do in any other situation.
But you have a canvas here who's got plenty of face tattoos. That had to be at least somewhat comforting for you.
If I was set up with any of the other canvases, I would have forfeited this challenge.
The second part of the word is a lot closer to the eyelid, and the other side comes a little higher up.
Tattoo baby, how was it for you to tattoo the eyelids?
It was challenging. He wanted it really small, and he didn't want for you to see it when he had his eyes open.
And it's very simple design, very clean, very legible.
This guy doesn't have any other tattoos. If I would have got assigned this canvas, I would have taken the professional responsibility to talk him out of it.
Jason?
I really like the way they fit on the eye. Obviously, your canvas wanted it to be shown when his eyes are open. And accuracy, man, very clean line work.
It's the toughest outline you've had to do yet, and you hit it.
Oh my God, I might even be able to win this challenge.
Joey.
I figured this was gonna be a breeze for you. It's a little rough, and it's not as accurate and as tight as a lot of line work we've seen you do.
As far as hitting the mark against everybody else, not the best day.
Turns out, Joey is not as good as he may think he is. Everybody has a weakness in this game.
Today, we asked you to show accuracy by tattooing a very small, delicate canvas, the eyelids. Some of your tattoos looked very sharp. Jimmy.
You went in, you did very precise line work and playing with the size so that even though you had 4 letters on one side and 2 on the other, it still looked very balanced. Great attention to detail.
Thank you.
Jason.
Your line work looked almost flawless on this eyelid.
Appreciate it.
The judges have decided that the winner of today's Flash Challenge is... Jimmy.
Finally.
Damn. Damn it, Jimmy, you always pull it out at the end. I'm getting pissed off.
This week, we're testing your technical application.
Technical application is applying a tattoo with no flaws. Smooth lines, smooth shading, solid saturation. I don't see how you can do a good tattoo without it.
Now, you have an intense challenge ahead of you. You must create a 12-hour tattoo.
A 12-hour tattoo is a big deal. Whatever this piece is, it has to be huge.
And you must tattoo a part of the body that is typically covered, so the skin is very fragile. The gluteus maximus.
Butt tattoos suck. It's just fat and jello. Technical application is desperately important. You could blow out a line so easy.
Your tattoo must fill both glutes. You will have 6 hours to tattoo one glute today and 6 hours to tattoo the other glute tomorrow.
6 hours on one cheek and 6 hours on the next cheek. These people are gonna be in the worst pain of their lives.
You have 6 hours to tattoo one of your canvas glutes. And your time starts now.
All right, let's do this. Let's do this.
Let's get this stencil going.
Just want to make sure those lines are super vertical and super straight. I definitely have the toughest canvas. She has the darkest skin and she wants a lot of bright colors. But I know I can kill this tattoo. I'm starting out with a little line, okay?
Okay. I'm having a mental battle inside of myself. The judges are in my head.
Robbie's alien is very mangled, very chewed up. The skin has gone through a lot of trauma. I'm sure this client is not going to be up for very much more wear and tear.
15 minutes remaining.
You can do it.
I'm gonna die.
Don't die. I need you to stay alive, because I have a whole nother butt cheek to tattoo tomorrow.
This guy is in some serious pain. If my canvas is not able to sit for this, I am totally screwed.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Machine's down, time's up, no more tattooing. Many times, as a tattoo artist, you must finish what someone else started. And today, you must complete another artist's tattoo. And another artist will be finishing what you started.
Are you serious right now? This is bull.
You must all give your current design to the canvas's new artist. You can alter the design you're handed, but you cannot touch the glute that has already been tattooed.
This is ridiculous.
This is the ultimate head-to-head comparison on the same canvas. As you may notice, we are short one canvas. Josh's canvas did not return today.
That's Dude, what'd you do to that guy's ass?
Since Erin's canvas did not get a tattoo yesterday, she will get 2 tattoos today.
Oh.
That means you'll have to work together, and you'll have to tattoo her at the same time.
Wow.
Really, what's that?
I really don't want Erin's canvas. That's just gonna be me and another tattoo artist playing tug of war with butt cheeks.
Taisha up the face on her sugar skull girl.
Let me see the petals again.
It's gonna be easy to take her out with this tattoo. She already up her side so bad that there's no coming back from it.
You know what's kind of funny? My octopus stencil, the tentacles are a different size than the original. I haven't mentioned that to Angel yet.
Oh.
So he might run into some problems.
That's crazy.
Emily's back to being a sneaky little bitch. She's just an idiot for telling me she's trying to screw over Angel because I have no loyalty to her.
Emily said on the tentacles they're not even with the other ones, so make sure you adjust it, okay?
Well, that's already what I'm doing. See, I knew this was coming. Everyone knows not to trust Emily. I realized the size difference before the little birdie actually filled me in. I'm gonna use Emily's design, but I'm gonna beat her at her own game.
You have 6 hours to complete your glute tattoo. And remember, if your technical application isn't flawless, you'll be packing your machines. And your time starts now.
Let's do this.
Getting your glutes tattooed 2 days in a row is absolutely brutal. Today, more than ever, technical application is important because you want to get in and get out, avoiding as much skin trauma as possible and being efficient.
All right, you ready?
I guess so.
It's too late to turn back now, right?
Oh, man. Oh, my God.
This is gonna suck.
Your left side is so swollen, it's almost impossible to match this up perfectly.
Dawn's side, it's a completely different size because of her swelling.
This isn't your fault. This is just because you got worked so hard in one day.
I have to make a tattoo identical to the left side, but if I can't match up the goddamn stencil, I'm screwed.
I might try and do it again while you're laying down.
Oh, mother. Literally feels like my ass is being ripped off. Oh, my God. Dawn, your side seems to hurt worse.
Don is definitely ripping this girl a new ass on this one. If she taps out because of him,
Holy
I'm gonna be so pissed.
No, stop, no.
And went full coy. Oh, hell yeah. There's no comparison between me and Mark, especially when it comes to tattooing traditional Japanese.
Looking sick. Nice big piece.
Thanks, dude. Mark, if you say you do Japanese work, you better go back to the drawing board, brah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Machines down. No more tattooing. This week, you tattooed for 12 hours. 6 hours on one glute and 6 hours on another glute, finishing another artist's design. Each glute you tattooed will be compared side by side with the other artist's tattoo on the other glute. One of you will win and one of you will lose. Mark and Jason.
Mark, I would have gone softer because it's a lady, not such hard black at the edges, and the water's a little bit stiff.
Let's move along to Jason.
Some nice, clean line work. The little details in the eye look really nice. Really, man, this is a clean tattoo.
Mark versus Jason. I'm going with Jason.
Jason.
Congratulations. All right, man. Let's take a look at the next tattoo. Jason and Josh.
All right, Jason, the problem I have with this tattoo is the roses. No skin to breathe, no highlights, just oversaturated with too many of the same tones of color, and it's off, big time.
Let's move along to Josh.
You took a lot of the mistakes in Jason's drawing and fixed them. You attached the forward sails in the correct manner. Leaving the open color in the roses lets each rose stand apart.
Final decision. I'm gonna go with Josh.
Josh.
Congratulations, man. Josh, your canvas never came back and got finished up, so there's no one to compare you with, but this is great.
Josh, I think this is a great job capturing this look of space with minimal use of black.
Thank you. Well done.
All right, thank you.
Dawn and Aaron.
Well, Don, your color blends are really nice, and for the amount of coverage you have on the skin, it's nice saturation. You did a good job.
Aaron, on day one, you chose to not tattoo because you were in pain. This is your only shot in proving that you deserve to stay here. Why did you choose this one?
I knew that I could do it in an amount of time, and I knew I could do it well. I definitely wouldn't have designed it like that, but it was already there.
I like the way you ended the wing better. It's a much cleaner ending than yours is, Don. And your really sculpted black outline is very clean.
Thank you.
Final answers. I'm going with Aaron.
Aaron.
Congratulations, you won this head-to-head. Dawn and clean.
Well, Don, overall, this tattoo's really strong. I know it's tricky working on a butt cheek, especially when you got somebody yanking on the other butt cheek.
The line work has so many inconsistencies going straight down the anchor that it really stands out.
Let's move along to Clean's tattoo.
The line weight difference between the exterior of the jewels and the little lines on the inside, give it that crisp, sharp look.
Thank you. All right, so it's time to poll the judges. Going with Clean.
Clean it is.
Thank you. clean. Congratulations, man. Aisha and Emily.
Well, Taisha, this is a very unattractive tattoo. That green, bad smell, stench, what in the hell?
Let's move along to Emily.
Continuing with more of this horrible green, swirly background is a bad idea.
You did very minimal outline, and where you did, it's just not consistent.
It's hard to pick a winner out of either one of these things.
I'm not going to say that somebody won with this.
I mean, the designs. This is technical ability. You can't pick between the two of them.
You guys have equally bad outlines.
The judges have decided there is no winner in this head-to-head challenge. Wow. Emily and Angel. Let's address Emily's side first.
There's so many bad areas in these tentacles. Some are super thin, some are super thick. Your little underside suction cups are just haphazardly half circles, very inconsistent.
Let's move along to Angel.
I will say this in your favor. The areas of the blue swirls in the background, yours do appear to be smoother.
No hammerhead looks like that. They do not have that shape head.
Well, I followed the crap that she laid out, so
Should have redrawn it if you thought it was that.
if it's something that the outline, then you know what? I should have just followed my own.
You, Angel.
You too.
Y'all can each other all you want. Both these tattoos suck.
Final decision?
I'll go with Angel.
I'll go with Angel as well. Winner of this head-to-head challenge is Angel. Mark and Jason, you're here because the human canvas jury determined that you had the worst tattoos of the day.
I can't believe that. This many people that got their asses tattooed, and they chose that.
It's crazy. Did she piss off the rest of the human canvas jury? Because she has an awesome tattoo.
This is what I do for a living every day is my koi fish. That is solid. There's clean line work. There's smooth shading. I can name all down the line here of the rest of the tattooers that didn't even come close to that.
We do not agree with the human canvas jury.
Robbie.
This is a huge mistake, a huge hiccup, and I'm begging for forgiveness at this moment. I mean, I showed you way better technical application in the tattoo I did after this because I made mistakes in this one and I didn't go back to those.
This is a major misfire. Major.
This isn't what I do. This isn't who I am. I just want one more chance to make this right.
Calm down, brother. Breathe.
Just have a moment.
Robbie, don't beg, just fight.
Emily.
I think overall, this tattoo is very awkward.
I've been here twice now, and twice is enough for me. I eat, breathe, sleep, everything is tattoo to me. I'm here to compete, and I'm here to win this.
When you give us things like you're giving us, there's no way that that is gonna win this thing.
The judges have decided. Robbie, you do not have what it takes to be Ink Master. Please pack your machines and close shop. This week, we're testing consistency.
Consistency is very important because you want the entire tattoo to look the same, and you don't want it to look like one part was done sloppy and one part was done clean.
Tattoos are forbidden by many religions. Many people won't get tattoos because it goes against their religious beliefs. However, today, you must tattoo your canvas's fingernails.
What? I don't work at a nail salon, bitch. I work at a tattoo shop.
Every drop of ink will permanently be embedded in the fingernail, but eventually, the fingernails will grow out.
Dude, are you crazy? I'm not even 100% sure if this is even gonna work.
You must demonstrate consistency by tattooing one design on 5 of your canvas's fingernails and another design on the other 5 fingernails. Micro tattoos are very difficult because they require extreme accuracy with every needle hit to create a clear design on a tiny canvas.
One thing about fingernails, they are not consistent. I don't see anything about today being easy.
You've each been randomly assigned a canvas. You have 2 hours to show consistency by giving your canvas their very first tattoos. And your time starts now.
Hi, I'm Katie. Hi, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
How you doing? I'm Craig.
Nice to meet you.
No tats. This is it, huh?
Let me see your nails.
The more basic that we go, the cooler it's gonna look because it's such a small space.
I've done it to myself plenty of times. When I was young, when I was learning, I'd sit there and do little stuff on my fingernails to see
Really?
how something would work.
I bet I'm the only tattooer in here that's tattooed my own fingernails before. Chris is used to doing enormous tattoos. He may have a hard time doing these little micro tattoos with those big stumpy fingers.
18 years I've been tattooing, and you were my first nails.
Oh, right.
I've definitely got this one in the bag.
That's gotta be like the weirdest feeling ever. Start your picking.
My canvas wants little hearts and little ice cream cones.
Have you ever done a nail tattoo?
No. I've never seriously tattooed a fingernail, but I mean, I can tattoo anything, anywhere.
You're still here, so that's good.
Oh yeah, man, I'm kicking ass.
Kicking ass.
So how do you feel about tattoos in the church?
Doesn't bother me. I go to church every weekend.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't bother me at all.
I think that my faith plays a large part in the way I conduct myself on a daily basis.
What kind of church do you go to?
Christian.
Christian?
Yeah.
I want to prove that I can do strong tattoos and show everyone in this competition that I'm here for a purpose. And being able to lean on the Lord throughout this has been awesome.
I just love the idea of a crescent moon. I love the idea of like a planet with its like moons that are orbiting around it or whatever.
My canvas wants an entire galaxy across her nails. I've never even tattooed one nail before.
But the fact that it's a nail is freaking me out.
You're tattooing over this hard surface that's rigidy and stuff. It's so gross.
Like, I'm weird about nails.
Now I'm just like, oh no, sorry, you have enough time to do all of them.
30 minutes left, guys. 30 minutes remaining.
What do you think about something like that?
It's really pretty.
A pattern is the best way to show consistency. I really, really need to work hard not to be in the bottom again. It's such a tight competition, and now that we're down in numbers, it's getting tough.
I'm showing 10 beach scenes. The only thing that's not consistent with it is the positioning of the sun. So it's just a small thing changing where everything else is going to be consistent. I'm not bucking on the rules. I'm just using my creativity to help me get the skull pick.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Time is up.
Wow. Awesome.
My first ever nail tattoo session.
Craig tattooed a different image on each one of the nails. We're supposed to be doing consistency. All you have to do is tattoo the same thing on each nail. So do it, don't make your life hard. You're stupid.
It's time to critique your work. Let's start with Tyler.
Very strong consistency. The line work is very clean. The color fills are very smooth and solid.
All the highlights that you have in every ice cream cone, the little blue dot on top, the placement on each fingernail, I think you did a good job.
Chris.
Doing a full set of nails as it grows out, she'll steadily have a style on there for a longer amount of time than just having the little sticker. Overall, I think the consistency is strong.
Eric.
That's perfect size ratio for the nail. That follows consistency very well. The only inconsistency I see is a couple of stars have a little bit different tone and shade of purple than the others.
Duffy.
Out of all the different looks that you have, the ones with almost the half moon circles are really the most interesting. The ones that align the same way are very consistent. The application and technique is all very strong.
Cruzman.
As far as the floral design, I think it fits the nail very nice. Kind of tricky with the spider web. That's where you kind of lost the consistency. You see a lot more changes and wavering details in the spider webs.
Matt.
The anchors came out very consistent. The ship wheels was a tough thing to deal yourself.
That's a tough spot to be in, to have to do that many circles on fingernails.
Katie.
These came out really cute. The line consistency and the color consistency, I think it's nice. But as far as consistency goes, the shapes of the moons do vary.
Craig, none of these are the same. What's going on there?
I thought it would be cool to do a night beach scene that transforms into a day scene.
As far as the whole concept of consistency, each design is a little bit different. They alternate finger to finger, and that's a fail.
I'm super pissed. I'm not breaking any rules here. There is something consistent throughout the whole design. It's bull.
Today, you had to tattoo matching designs onto your canvas's fingernails. The judges have decided the winner of today's Flash Challenge is Tyler.
That's so funny.
This week, we're testing your ingenuity.
Ingenuity is super important in tattooing because people come to you with all kinds of crazy ideas, and you've got to be clever and inventive to come up with a way to make it aesthetically pleasing.
Many ancient Asian cultures used tattoos to express status, beauty, and their most profound beliefs. They understood that highly visible tattoos were the strongest way to make a permanent statement. Today, you must help your canvas make a bold statement by tattooing a very prominent part of the body, the forehead.
Forehead tattoos. Really?
Out of control. If you mess up on somebody's arm, they can wear a shirt over it. Forehead, are you gonna walk around with a headband for the rest of your life?
You must use ingenuity to create a design that works with the awkward shape of the forehead and complements the features of the face.
Play to the sensibilities of who you're tattooing. They're asking to get their foreheads tattooed. Then be mindful of what it is you're tattooing and play into that. Do something beautiful.
2 more hours.
Sure you want to go solid white on the stars or just highlights?
Highlights would be way doper.
I'm not nervous one bit. I can tattoo anything, anytime.
A little bit of shading right here.
I hope these new guys drop the ball. I want to see the all-veteran finale.
The end is so close. My alliance has eliminated 11 people, but the 2 remaining are the best the competition has ever seen. This dude wants pure misanthropy on his forehead. That almost looks like my name, Pure Misanthropy. If I don't do a clean tattoo and smooth lines with this lettering, I'm sure he's gonna hate me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it, time's up, machine's down.
That looks sick. I love it.
Actually, I think she's got the head to pull off the shaved head look, huh?
I can't believe Christian shaved this girl's head to give her like a big biker jailhouse tattoo on her face.
I mean, even if she wanted to shave it all the way, she's got a good shaved head.
She looks like a psychopath.
All right, guys, it is now time to critique your work. Maddie, come on up. And why did you want to get this done?
I have a genetic condition called Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. So basically, my joints dislocate very easily and don't really go back. Butterflies represent change and growth, a nice ray of hope.
There's a lot of detail in it. The color is very vibrant, fits nice on her face.
She was definitely the least tattooed canvas out of everybody, so I couldn't go all the way across her forehead, and she didn't want that.
That's my favorite part of the whole thing, appealing to her sensibility, not going overboard.
That's the name of the game. You gotta make them happy.
Christian.
The execution of this tattoo is top-notch. It's tough, it's bold. I really like the fact that you went back and put the light gray shading over the top of the dots. It softened up the whole tattoo.
I'm not a fan of the placement. It's a sideways yarmulke. It is abrasive for me, just sitting on the side of her head.
I can grow it out and still part of it will be showing with the spider coming down. It looks badass.
It's not really badass looking, and that spider looks like it's running away from the terrible haircut you just gave this girl.
Anthony, what does your tattoo say?
It says pure misanthropy. True and utter disgust for humanity.
Why did you get that?
Had a rough couple months.
The shape of the lettering, the shape of the overall design, the fit to the forehead, very nice. Legibility, you do have to get really close up on it to read it.
I would hate to get that close to him and then realize when I'm in his personal space...
He hates you.
...that he hates me. Are you happy with what Anthony did for you?
Way more than I thought I would be.
James.
You really showed ingenuity just because you blended it into 2 different style tattoos on each side of the head. It framed her face very nice. The arc you put over her forehead with the dip in the center, very symmetrical.
I was a little over the top, and he kind of calmed me down. And he was like, well, let's make it a little bit more feminine and frame your face.
Talking her off the ledge is definitely the right thing to do. I totally commend you on that.
Clean. You basically reworked an existing tattoo, correct?
There's about 8 different tattoos. You showed a lot of ingenuity. You basically redid multiple tattoos and tied everything together into one big forehead tattoo. Couple of downsides, the 2 sides that fade in, they're not completely symmetrical. The cracks come a little bit of different shapes. If you could have just brought those in and made a more symmetrical shape.
Clean did a rework. A couple of stars and some cracks and a touch-up. That's not gonna win.
Today, you had to use ingenuity to tattoo a very visible part of the body. The judges have decided the winner of the Flash Challenge is James.
Yours was not as straightforward as everybody else's. You softened up a lot of work that was a little bit harsher, and I really feel that you did her a service.
Woo, I'm stoked. I ain't never won a Flash Challenge before.